Now I'm going to show you the new chord for this week, and that is the F chord. Now this chord is a pretty hard chord, and it's going to take you a while to get used to it. So we're not going to worry about the new strumming on this one. We're just going to worry about just the simple down strum, which is this. Alright, and it starts off by taking your index finger, and you want to place it over the first and second strings on the first fret. And really it depends where you get your hand, where it feels comfortable for you. Some people, it hurts at certain different places. Papa likes his thumb down here behind the neck, like that. Whenever I do it, I like it up here, and it just gives more support, but you need to try it both ways to make sure you get down which one you want. And so you're going to have that based across your first and second string on the first fret. And you go ahead and try that and see what those two strings sound like. They should sound like this. No, just try just these first two strings. Try to make them clear. Yeah, that's good. Now, you might have to start adding just each a little bit at a time because it's a pretty hard chord, but you can get it after practicing. Just keep practicing it 5 minutes a day or whatever. And keep adding on. Just make sure you take the second finger, place it on the second fret of the third string. Alright. And then we're going to add one in just a minute, but I want you to try to make that clear right now. Try to make those three. I mean, it's going to take a little while. You have to get your fingers right. Yeah, now just, if you have to, go back to just holding the bass ones and make sure you're getting the bottom two strings. Make sure this finger does not come up some, because then you can't get as much pressure on it. You want it laying down on there. And make sure you get them first two strings. And now try to add on another one. I mean, it's going to be hard. You just have to keep practicing it. You see? Now it's getting better. See? Just keep practicing this and you'll get used to it. And that's why I don't want you to worry about a certain kind of strum. And now, for the last part of the F chord, we're going to take your third finger and place it on the third fret of the fourth string. Alright, now I want you to hit the first four strings. Whenever you play this, do not hit the fifth and sixth strings while you're playing. Now see, that's probably what it's going to sound like for most everybody learning that chord. But you just got to make sure you get your hand in a comfortable position. And this chord will probably hurt at first, always. But make sure you want that finger across the bottom too. And then you have to keep adding one by one on there to make it sound right. And if you want to just keep practicing that right now, you can. Want to make sure this finger is as straight as it can get. And if your hand ever starts going hurting, it'll probably start hurting around in here somewhere. Has it already started hurting? Yeah, well, whenever that starts hurting a pretty good bit, you just want to go ahead and sort of take a break and just practice your new strumming and your C chord and whatever else you have trouble with. You want to take some minutes and do that, and then come back to the F chord because it's pretty hard. But I want to see if you can form that F chord without me telling you what to do.
You want to play it?
Yeah, we'll try. Alright, also whenever you're doing this, make sure this finger is close to the fret.
Okay.
Alright, now just try it. Alright, now I don't want you to put your hand through so much pain. So, right now we're going to play the boogie. And we're going to let you try that out and see how you've been coming along with the boogie. said, you want to start practicing that strum. I know it's pretty hard, but you need to start getting used to it, and you need to keep practicing that for 3 to 5 minutes every day, and just get that down, get your C down, whatever else you have trouble with. That F is going to be a big one to get down. Just make sure you have it all clear. And again, I'm just going to go over that. What you need to do is you need to take your first finger, buzz it across the first fret of the first and second string, and then you need to take your second finger on the second fret of the third string and your third finger on the third fret of the fourth string. And you just want to make sure you get that down right and it sounds good. And just figure out wherever it is easier for your hand to hold. That's another big thing that will help you in your practicing. And I want you to practice the slow version of the boogie and get it down and try to get that strumming in there. It's just pretty hard, but you need to do it. And just go play with that this week and come back next week and we'll see how far you've been along.
Okay.